Okay, the last type that we would deal with are finding net forces when the forces are not perpendicular, so they're going at different angles. Now we'll examine that later. So we'll continue with another example of what we've done so far. So we're going to do perpendicular forces, and in this case there's multiple forces. Find the net force acting on the object shown. So what we need to do here are resolve the horizontal component of the forces, or in this case the x-coordinate, and then we'll also find the net force vertical, and we'll combine two of them into a simpler diagram. So I'll leave you for a moment to try that, and when you come back, the solution will be there. Alright, so the first step I've done was to resolve the vertical component, or in terms of math, you might think it as a y-coordinate. So the force net y, 100 newtons subtract 70 newtons, and we get 30 newtons north. And then we have the horizontal, which will be 80 subtract 40, or 40 newtons. And since the answer is positive, it's going to be east. So the force net x is 40 newtons east. What that does is give us this situation here. It resolves it down to two forces now. So it's acting as if there were 40 newtons pulling the object to the east and 30 newtons pulling it up. Well, from the last example, we then resolve that down to just one net force. So we use our force diagram here. So we have 40 newtons east, 30 newtons north, and we need to get our overall net force here. So using Pythagoras' theorem, we work that out to 50 newtons. So it's acting now as if there was just a 50 Newton force pulling on the object. Now we also need to have a direction. Remember, this is a vector. So we use our inverse tan function. We find that the angle here is 37 degrees. So the overall effect is that we have a 30 Newton force which is acting east at 37 degrees north. So you want to think of it this way. It's as if one force was pulling the object here, and the angle, say to the ground level or to the horizontal, is 37 degrees, and it's pulling it with 30 newtons. Sort of like a wagon being pulled on a handle. Okay. Now what I want you to do is to finish the rest of the examples here. So we have example 3, 4, 5, and one more. And I will post the solutions on the website for you. So have that done for homework, please. And any questions, and we'll take care of it in class.